This example will show the new AI Universal Move function. We'll use the 2 points in direction method, but you can see from the menu there's a couple of different options here. The first 4 are the new Universal Move with 2 points in direction, directional length, and face normal. Those two are really pretty much equivalent, but we'll look at 2 points in a direction. We can either start from the menu or we can box select first. So if we box select those, we start up 2 points in a direction. It automatically does a simplest selection. What that means is that if all of the faces in a single part are selected, that part will be selected and not the faces. If all of the parts in an assembly are selected, the assembly will be selected and not the parts. So we've got the smallest representation over here of what we box selected. We have 1 assembly, 2 parts, 31 faces. There's 1 work plane that got selected, and the 2D elements were selected. If you do a pre-select, the 2D elements can be selected initially as well. So what we can do, it's now asking us for a source point. We'll select this point, select a destination point, and because we said 2 points in a direction, it doesn't do a move until we specify a new direction. And it automatically does that projection along that direction. We can see that that distance is 43.3. We can override that if we want, maybe say 50. It can move that. We can see the little offset in our image there. Or we can click reset distance and it'll take us back to where we were. We could even specify a new destination point without having to do anything else, and it'll show us the new measurement and update accordingly. You'll notice that the work plane here, the entire work plane has moved, even though the 2D elements are selected. If work plane is selected, then the 2D elements on that work plane will just move with the work plane. If we turn off work plane, you see that the main part of the work plane stays put, but those 2D elements move, so they move with the faces or the matching elements on the parts. So that's how that works. You can also turn on or off any of these objects. We can say we don't want to move the parts, we don't want to move the assemblies, or we can even say don't move those 2D elements or don't move the faces. So we can have really good control over all of that in real time and update it however we want. We can also click back if we don't like the changes or just to see where we were, and then we can just say next. It'll take us forward, and then when we're happy with that, we can just click OK and we're finished. That's all there is to it.